It's me. It's Auntie, and I am up in the house, getting ready to do this live chat nightcap, talking all things growing up hip hop Atlanta. I just want to say thank you to everybody who is visiting my channel. Thank you all for just stopping by. And since you stopped by, go ahead on and like and subscribe and comment. For all of you all who have been with Auntie for the long haul, I so appreciate you. Hi, Kaima. Hi. Yep, that's her. Hi, boo. For all of you all who have been along for the long haul and have been around with Auntie, I appreciate y'all. As y'all can see, Auntie is tired as the dickens, but she promised y'all that she would come out here on a Friday night, okay? And shine bright like a diamond, okay? Okay? Shining bright like a diamond. Tighter than a mother, but shining bright like a diamond. But anyway, y'all, I don't even have my drink. I'm not prepared or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna come out here and freestyle this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like a that type of thing. But anyway, I'm hoping that y'all week was wonderful. Who's that? Hi, Castile. Breaking news. Thank you, boo. But I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna freestyle this thing, and I got a whole lot of stuff that I got on my mind. Hi, boo. Hi, Castile. How you doing? Hi, Kaima. She's out there. So anyway, we're going to go ahead on and get started. I may have to end up taking a little quick break and at least get me something to drink. I didn't, like I'm so unprepared, okay? Because Auntie is tired. I came home today from work and I just crashed out. Like, seriously, I crashed out, okay? But you know what y'all are? Let me think of what y'all are to me. Inseparable. That's how we'll always be. Inseparable. Just you and me. It's so wonderful to know you'll always be around me. You're incredible. That's how it is. You're incredible because you bring out the woman in me with your style of love. Inseparable, yes, we are. Okay, that's what y'all mean to me. Y'all, we are inseparable. Y'all are incredible, okay? Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. I feel the same way. You're like a flower to a tree, okay? Now, y'all can't have me singing, you know. Y'all can't have me singing like that. Me and my daughter yesterday was singing Minnie Riperton. Do y'all remember Minnie Riperton? I don't know how old y'all are out there, but we was singing Minnie Riperton. Neither one of us could hit the notes, okay? But we was just tickled pink. Hi, boo. We was tickled pink. Just see, you remember Minnie Riperton? And we was singing what is the song? No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow and we will live each day in springtime, 'cause loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And every time that I'm more in love with you. Loving you. Y'all, do y'all remember that? Let me tell y'all, we was having so much fun trying to do that. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Shoot dooby doo doo. Okay. Both of us was like, okay. And everything else in the house. She was phenomenal. I remember her growing up as a teenager in 1977, and she hit the scene and stuff. And you know, I used to be singing and going to school and all that old kind of stuff, y'all. Hey, boo! So we was singing it yesterday, and yes, silly of me to take the time to comb my hair and pour the wine. How I love you. How I love you. Do y'all notice I could just go straight into them keys and remember them? Oh, Castile. Yes, but we're going to have to meet. We will have to meet in the middle of the world, okay? Because you all the way out there in Zurich, okay? Who is that? Is that my VW? Hi, boo. Y'all remember that? You're just a love for all to score. Oh, my God. Let me find out. We about to have a sing-a-thon up on this blickety today. What could it be in you I see? What could it be? Oh, love, stop making a fool of me. Then she had the other one, black butterfly, sail across the waters, tell your sons and daughters what the struggle means. Yes! Let me tell you, them old songs, they do it for me every time, okay? When you can go and hit that stuff and go old school like that, and then you remember the stuff, you understand what I'm saying? And then you know you can't go back without hitting just a little teeny bit of Luther. What you saying out there, boo-boo? Yes, because this music that you have now is here today and it is gone tomorrow. There's hardly nothing that is out there in music that you really gonna remember, or something that you're going to treasure as your song, my song, his song. But do y'all remember? Doo-dum, doo-dum, doom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Whoa. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. A house is not a home, even when there's no one. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me for 1 second. Good night. Good night. That's my dog. Okay. I was not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climbed the stairs, and turn the key. Oh, please be there, saying that you're still in love with me. Oh my God. But y'all know what else I was thinking about too? On a stormy winter night in Portugal. Do y'all remember that? Portuguese in love. Won't you say it to me? Say it to, say you love me, baby. Tina Marie. We had some singers back in, yes. Oh my God, did we have some singers, and they are gone on. The only person we still got, okay. Okay. We still got Gladys on that midnight train to Georgia. Yes. Woo. Yeah. I'd rather live in his world than to live without him in my world. Yes. Okay. These singers we got out here now. I see Halo Lasting. Stuff like that. Fantasia Barrino is a crooner. Jennifer Holiday. Quiet storm blowing through my line. Oh, blow big wind. That's Smokey Robinson. Yes. Quiet storm blowing. Yeah. Y'all, we need music back like that. Now, y'all know I sung some Anita Baker for y'all yesterday. Yes, Shaka Khan. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? All right. Y'all trying to get Auntie out here singing, ain't y'all? You can't forget Shaka. What you saying, boo-boo? What you find, yeah, I think I love you. What you feel now, I think I love you. What you know now, aye, to be real. All right now. So are we doing a live chat nightcap, talking all things grown up hip hop, Atlanta, or what, y'all? Or we are going to be doing Auntie, what you saying, boo? I love me some Cheryl Lynn. Okay? The closer I get to you. Do y'all remember that? The more you make me see. What was Atlantic Star? Do y'all remember Atlantic Star? I know everybody remember this. Play another slow jam. This time make it sweet, like a slow jam for my baby and me. Yeah, play another slow jam. Yes, play another slow jam for my baby. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, now it was a song that I used to sing by Atlantic Star. I cannot remember how the song went, but if y'all can remember, what you say, boo-boo? Faith Evans. I don't really know her music. She's, you know, I know her stuff, but I don't really know her stuff. Okay. But I'm going to tell you what song I do like that I think is going to be around for a while. Shine bright like a diamond. I love that. Shine bright like a diamond. I think that's just there's something in a beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting shooting star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we would something say right away. Okay, now I like that. Auntie like that. Shine bright like a diamond. Yes. Shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Yes. Say my name when no one is around me. Baby, you're something. You be something. My daughter be still playing. My daughter be playing that. She loves her some old Destiny Child, okay? Won't even bone in, but you know what I'm saying? Well, she was born, but I mean, you know, she ain't know nothing about that, but, you know. I even like old Snoop, and I like Lil' Kim and stuff like that. Like, I like them classic type of people. Maybe these people in this generation, you know, will be classic. Maybe Zonique will be a classic singer. I don't know. Who knows? She might end up being like Roberta Flack. Oh, oh, la 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 la. Oh, oh, that reminds me of Lauryn Hill. Okay. All right. So don't make my brown eyes blue. You do? I love that song too. He was strumming my pain. Yes, he was singing my life. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his word. Y'all see I've been getting into the character. Killing me softly with his song. Okay. I love that, y'all. I'm telling you, that's like one of my faves. Is some daggone Roberta Flack. I don't even remember nothing about y'all. And Whitney Houston. Love my Whitney Houston. Okay. Hey, just read my book. Hi, boo. Hi, everybody. We gotta do. I gotta do a Whitney Houston. Let me think of a Whitney Houston song. Y'all, give me a Whitney Houston song. Let me think of one. Give me a Whitney song. Hey, boo. Yeah, I got my red on. Had to wear something for that crazy job that I work at. Hey. And I, well, I'm saving all my love for you. He used to tell me, let's run away together. What gives you the right to be free? You said, be patient, just wait a little longer. Y'all ain't gonna give me to hit that rest of that note. I love you too, Red Gal. Girl, they been having me out here singing. You hear me? All right, thank you, Mom. I'ma sing for you, baby. What you want me to sing? Turn off the lights. Doom, and light a candle. Do y'all remember that? Put on that red dress and slip on them high heels. Something, 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 something. It sure looks good on you. I want to say, my, you sure look good tonight. Hey, yes, okay, yes, boo. How taking the wheel? How, boo? Got to say, mama, you sure look good tonight. Hey, y'all, music is everything. I can't remember nothing about Keith Sweat. If you put the words down there, look. Okay, all right. He said, my, yes, okay. Johnny Gibbs. That was my boy. That used to be my boy. He used to hang around. Okay, he used to hang around Stacey Lattisaw. I don't know if y'all knew her. She was a DC girl too, and she was the one that sung I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Yeah, Stacey Lattisaw. Yes, we was in a talent show together long time ago. I think I sung something by Atlantic Star. That's why I just do not know why. Make it last forever and ever. Hey, taking the wheel. The topic for tonight is ooh. The topic for tonight is growing up hip hop Atlanta. And we getting ready to get into it. My loves wanted a little bit of music. We was going back down memory lane. I see you standing there, such a happy pair. Love beyond repair. Look at there, do. I know y'all remember that. Do. What you mean, what's up with DC? Y'all, let me be. I remember that. Yes. Hi, boo. You're new. Hi, Prince Merlin. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to go ahead on and we're going to stop the music. We're going to put that on pause and we're going to go ahead on it. Okay. I'm going to keep my glasses on. God dang it. I just hate to. Yes. Wait a minute. I cannot believe that Mariah Carey has allowed her voice to get so damaged. I know that over the years and stuff like that, you get older, you lose your octaves. I've lost my octaves. You know what I'm saying? I would have to really be, singing and really stretching. But to have your voice and you coming out there and you can't sing none of your stuff. Like you can't sing Hero or anything. Like there's a hero when we look inside your heart. I'm just, yes, it was horrible. And then the thing about it, you don't have no stage presence, Mariah. You just have you have just let yourself go downhill. And it's just like, and then you have no apologies. You don't have anything to say to those people who've been ride or die with you for a long time. It takes people years to be ride or die with you. And when people are like fans of yours, like they huge fans of yours, and for you to come out and be unapologetic. Yeah, I live in DC. Yes. Shantae Moore is a bad chick. Will said she started whispering. It's just, it's just not what you do. You know, you owe it to your fans. You owe it to those people who are buying your makeup and buying your whatever you put out there. You owe it to them to have an explanation for what's going on. That's why a lot of people not really riding with Lauryn Hill, because Lauryn Hill shows up for concerts late. Like, and I really want to see her, because you talking about somebody loves some daggone Lauryn Hill. Zion. I know y'all remember that. Well, my world lives in Zion. I mean, it just wasn't like anything about Lauryn Hill that I did not like. And it's just like, now you don't show up for concerts. I used to like Janet Jackson, Control. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you owe it to your fans and you owe it to your public that if you're going to fall down, we all realize that we're human and that you're going to have human frailties and things are going to happen in your life that are going to cause you to transition and do something different. But when you don't give any type of, I love Janet too, but when you don't give anything and you consistently inconsistent, after a while people get really disappointed. And one thing, Mariah, to focus on sipping that corn. Okay, let me get focused because Bob is about to be on the road. All right, y'all. So anyway, we open up this episode of Grow Up Hip Hop Atlanta. We open it up. Okay, I'm gonna keep my glasses on. Brandon could say Mariah's career. Yes, Castile. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a Baker fan too. You're mine, child. Oh. See, Anita Baker is one of them people you gotta put respect on her name. You gotta put respect on her name. Dreams are dreams, and some dreams come true. I found a real dream, baby, when I found you. You're so Bob, you're tender too. Bob's my angel. Oh, angel. Okay. Bob. Yes, he is. Okay. But Bob apologized. Oh, believe me, he does. He apologized. He's honest and true because he knew he was wrong. And so I'm singing his song. Okay? All right. So anyway, y'all, let's get into this because I could sit up here and sing clips and snips of songs all day long. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. That was my girl too. But anyway, so we open up this episode with Bob sitting at the table with Miss Deb. Y'all, let me concentrate. I'm gonna get my glasses off. Okay, so we start this episode off with again, like I said, with Brandon sitting at the table with Miss Deb, acting real queenish pageantry on a parade on the float with his big, you know what I'm saying. So he, you know, he has the nerve, the unmitigated gall to be mad with Miss Deb and going to approach her about, you know, the showcase or the no case. However you want to put it, that's what he calls himself doing. So, you know, they're at this, you know, restaurant. That's a soul food restaurant. Y'all, the food look horrible. I mean, the gravy looked like it had been just sitting there like, it looked like almost like swamp water to me. So I just was like, okay, how dare he, you know, not put respect on Miss Deb's name? You understand what I'm saying? This woman's a pioneer in the business. She, you know, her name is out there, and he got the nerve to try to chin check her about her conduct, Yes, he's sassy Castile. He gonna try to chin check Miss Deb and try to tell Miss Deb about herself. Well, you know, when I say things, you know, people are looking at me kind of crazy, and that's why. Yes. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Yes, he is too much. So Miss Deb is basically like, you know, you ain't had your stuff together. The sound was all jacked up. You sound check. Anybody that sings, I don't care if you sing on the Little League, you know that you always go to a sound check prior to an engagement. So why he didn't have that together? And she was just, you know, basically was like, you know, it was a hot ass mess. And so what you gonna be mad at me for? And then, you know, he talking about his feelings hurt and all that. Miss Deb was like, if what I'm saying to you is hurting your feelings, maybe this just ain't the business for you. I agree. Absolutely, it's not the business for him. Because first of all, he doesn't even present himself physically and in a way that people will take him seriously. He's walking around looking like an old Run DMC album cover. And I'm just like, you know, Brandon is trying to save Deb's career. They aren't using her as often as they used to do on. Okay. Okay. Well, I heard that from somebody, but let me tell you something. Miss Deb still got influence. You can have people out there, you know what I'm saying? He may be trying to save her career, but you know what? He's making a mess of his own in the process. Because I'm professional and messy. Yes, he is. He's messy boots. He's messing his own self up because he doesn't have the clout to support his weight. He's like standing on the dock of the bay watching the tides roll away with a board missing in the middle. And it's just rickety as hell. He's not really, if that's the case, that's not a good look. It's not a good look on Red Gal. I don't like it at all. And you know, when people have, when they're older, young people should respect their older people. Yes, he is, Auntie. He has a lot to learn. Yes, he does. And then, you know, you have to have respect for those people that paved the way for you. So even if Miss Deb's career is suffering, guess what? At the end of the day, she's due some type of respect. And you just don't sit in there with your I can't really say his grandmother, with your godmother and disrespect her at the table and call yourself chin checking somebody. Boy, sit down. You got a whole lot to learn. You don't even have the backbone. She said, so true, stuffing from Sesame Street. Somebody put some sperm on. Y'all gonna make me take my glasses off. Okay, y'all, seriously. I gotta get through this. God dang, y'all. Shoot, I don't even have no drink. Alright, so, you know, he just doing what he do with his nasty self. He just, it's like, it's nothing to Brandon. Like, but you know what, I'm gonna tell you what the sad thing about it is. The sad thing about it is, to be for real, if he wasn't on the show, we wouldn't have nothing to really talk about. Because the rest of the people don't have nothing going on with them. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, if it wasn't for Brandon causing this drama, y'all, really, what would we have to talk about? Because I'm going to move on to the other stuff. He's just disrespectful. And he's not going to make it in the industry or make it out of those Atlanta streets. Maybe he'll do that pop-up, doo-wop stuff in Atlanta, but he'll never make it to the I don't know. Castile said that her career was failing, but he is the show. He really is. I mean, so we move on, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead on the move back off of him because we're going to end up moving back on that big bitch again, okay? So then we, you know, we sit there and we have, I don't know how her career is failing, but he isn't helping it. He's not, and he's not helping his own. And Miss Deb gave him, you know, the thing about it is she's really is giving him some wisdom and some knowledge that he can live by. and he's not taking it because he's so arrogant. And I think at this point he knows that he is. Yes, Bow Wow is washed up, taking the wheel. Absolutely. But you know, we go to, you know, to Bow Wow, and he is, you know, transitioning. I guess, you know, he trying to, you know, Funk Master Flex and said some stuff to him, so he got the fire in him and all of that stuff. So he, you know, he's trying to get his stuff together. He's in the studio. He's kicking off his little album, and, you know, I mean, his little single. And then, you know, the brat is in there. She has no face expression or anything like that. But then after a while, you know, she's like, you know, riding with it and, you know, pumping him up and telling him it was good and all of this kind of stuff. In the meantime, in between time, we see Miss Deb talking to Bow Wow's dad about the father, you know, getting with Bow Wow. I don't... It's a... But Castile, I use that word because... He's transitioning to me. He's trying to transition from being a lazy ass bitch, you know what I'm saying, to getting in the studio. That's what I mean about it. Yes, and you know what the thing about it, everybody respects him in the business. Everybody sees him as that little Bow Wow. After a while, I'm hoping that he doesn't wear out his welcome. Jermaine Dupri, everybody is behind him, and they are really trying to support him. He got the fire put in him, and now he's in the studio. The stuff that he was saying on the thing, I didn't understand a lick of what he was saying, but we see Miss Deb talking to the father, and the father is talking about how he wants to see Bow, and she's like, you know, look, I really can't. She had these little splashes and stuff that was all on the low down Bob. What is Bob doing? I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to ignore the comments that's going on. Okay, so she's in her car and she's riding. On her dashboard, it was some specs and stuff that was going on, and the car just looked really cheap. I know it wasn't cheap, but it just looked really cheap and dirty. And I was like, Miss Deb, you know, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I mean, damn, you can't just take, like, you know, one of them Armor All wiping pads and wipe off your car real good. I mean, you know, like, I just was spotting stuff like that, and I just was like, okay, that's disgusting. But anyway, you know, she's trying to convince the dad and tell Bow's dad that, you know, it's not a good time. She talked to the brat, and it's not a good time for him to come and see his son. And he's pressing her out. And as far as I'm concerned, there's something that he wants. Either his drug habit has increased and he wants to get a relationship. Miss Deb keeps a dirty car. It was so filthy. Oh my God, it was filthy. And so, you know, she sits out there, you know, and she's trying to tell her dad, and the dad is desperate. He desperately wants his son. He's acting like a... Let us all bow our head. Yes, he was not. He was not lying about what he said about Bow Wow. Okay? Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm about to take my glasses off with that daggone ball. Okay? So anyway, you know, the father he really doesn't want to take no for an answer, but he backs off and everything. And he's like, I've been knowing you for a long time, Dad. You know, I just want to see my son. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, when the day he was born. But you know what? He's 30 years old now. He's not a little boy anymore, Dad. You blew those chances with him. All those opportunities that you had to throw a ball with him and take him to the park and to, you know, to give him advice for his life and all of that kind of stuff, to see him off to the prom and graduation and all that kind of stuff. You missed that. You missed the birth of his daughter. You missed all of that. And now you want to come back in the picture. And for me, I just feel like there's an agenda. He has a hidden agenda. There's something that he needs and something that he wants. And he sees Bow Wow as the mean of getting that. And I just don't like it as at all a replay of money issue. Okay? Bob is off the chain. Okay? He my boo. But the thing about it is, you know, it's a sad thing. Miss Deb regrets getting involved in it. After she hangs up the phone, she realizes now that, you know what, I need to have a conversation with Bow Wow because he's not backing off. And Miss Deb wants some camera time. I see you low down half. Can't tell. Okay? It's something that the dad wants. And it's like, it's a shame that he is pressing everybody out like this. And the sad part about it is Bow looks just like his dad. He looks just like his father. And it's just so unfortunate that men and men don't take advantage of the years that they have with their children, that they choose to be deadbeat dads instead of stepping up to the plate. And even though it's difficult and you have to deal with that mom, and she may not be the best mom, she may not make life easy for you to see your child, but it's unfortunate for the dads who have the opportunity to be in their children's lives to not be there. And this is so many people's story. And it's relatable to some people because it is a serious epidemic in America, and in particularly the African American community, that these men have these babies and they don't take responsibility for it, that they feel downtrodden and feel like they can't have anything, and that the struggle is really real, and they don't get equal opportunities to be successful in their life, and they don't have the connections, and they don't grow up in the best neighborhoods, and so they turn to drugs and alcohol and hustling and doing that kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, they lose those relationships with their children. It is really, really sad. And it's sad to see it on the end of a black man who is now 30 years old and has a child of his own, and is still wrestling with a father who apparently is still on drugs. He was shaking as if he was, having some drug withdrawals. He sounded like he was inebriated when he called Deb. And now Deb realizes, you know what, I done got myself in something that I really can't get out. So she goes to the club and goes to where Bow Wow is, and she talks to him, and he tells her, look, I'm fine. I don't want to. Absolutely. Bow and his father are so small they could join Little Women Atlanta as a new love interest for me. Yes, Castell, he did hit on Deb, but Deb was like, I ain't having it. You won't be getting no money out of my pocketbook. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I just despise, is I despise that when I'm at a grocery store or I'm out in the street and a man who has done nothing with his life comes up and asks me for money. You don't know my situation, and I'm a woman. If anything, you should be giving me money. That is one thing I cannot stand, is a begging ass man that don't have a pot to piss in a window to throw it out of. And then you got the nerve to come to me and think you gonna suck up on my breast and drink the milk out of me and milk me for... You ain't getting a dime out of me. Now, that ain't to say that I won't share with a man that I'm in a monogamous, compassionate, loving, intimate, submissive relationship with. But when a man just on the street just come and beg from me at the grocery store and stuff like that, it pisses me off. Because you don't know at the end of the day how many mouths I have to feed. And you want to feed your drug habit or your drinking habit, your alcohol habit. I can't stand it. So, it's really rough to see, his father in this kind of condition, because it is just, just the bottom of the barrel. And it's another life that has been wasted to alcoholism and drug abuse. Okay? So anyway, I digress, and we're going to move on. So Bow Wow is telling her in the club, basically, I don't want to have a relationship with this man. I don't need you. I'm trying to get this glare off. Okay? Bow Wow was trying to tell her, I don't want to have this relationship with him. I'm good. I need you to stay out of it. I wish you hadn't got in it, with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. The next thing we see is Zanique and the girls and everybody, they supposed to be in some yoga class. And Ray Janae wants to sit up there and bring up in front of Ayanna faces, Ayanna, Zanique, Ray Janae, Butchcom's daughter, Jermaine Dupri's daughter, who's just represented herself very well. Hands off to clap her up. And, they're sitting and everything. And then she wants to bring up the fact that she had, some little thing with Brandon on Instagram. And Ayanna was like, I'm trying to tell you, Road Dog, I'm trying to tell you. Don't bring it up. Don't even go there. See, that's the thing about it. She needs to keep her mouth shut about everything. even when we looked at this episode, y'all, and we saw that had like Chili Judy. Okay, yes, Bob. Even when we saw her talk to her mom about this book. Even when we saw, her talking to her mom about the book, just the whole way that she approached it with just this privilege, and I got to it, I'm entitled, and you got, your little business, your little publishing company, and we can write a book, about the relationship between the mother and daughter. And that's when Toya goes on to talk about, excuse me, y'all, having this, tumultuous relationship with her mother, and how her mother, was a drug addict and still is. And that, oh my God, and that's sad too. So now that makes me understand now why she is not really a disciplinarian, and when it comes down to her daughter, why she lets Reginae have all the stuff that she can have, act the way that she wants to act. But one thing that I did see, just a glimpse, just a little teeny bit of a glimpse, was that we saw her be a mom and say, you know what, Reginae, you're going to go to college. You need to go to college. You don't need to feel like, this is some type of privileged life and that everything is going to come to you easy. You need to get some life experiences, and there are a lot of life experiences that you'll be able to get, excuse me, by going to college. And I thought that was the first time I saw Toya step up. I also saw her stand up and really just tell her daughter about the relationship between her and her mom, and just kind of explain just a little bit of who she is and where she's coming from. But Reginae didn't see it quite like that because she doesn't have the maturity of a mouse. And so she sits there and she goes back and forth with her mom still about this book. And Toya was like, you know what, if you want to write a book, you know what, put your outline together. Tell me what the book is going to be about. Do some homework on it and then bring it back. But what I didn't like is how Reginae took that opportunity to say, you have this little publishing company. Whether it's a little publishing company, whether or not it's a big publishing company or not, Reginae, at the end of the day, it ain't yours. You don't have anything. You're living off your mother and your father. So you know what? Sit down, little girl. Go head on to college and do what you need to do. Get some life experiences underneath your belt, and then come back to your mother and talk about it. At the end of the day, I don't think that their relationship is something that I would pick up a book and read about their relationship as a mother and daughter, because frankly, I don't see it being successful. I see you being a sassy ass little girl. I see you jumping into adult situations with a child's mind. And so I would not pick up a book of yours any day of the week, okay? Not even if it was free and it was like paperback to you. Okay. Next we see, Brandon standing up there with, his little group, Saving Grace, or Grace Kelly, or Grace and Mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And he has them in his house. Now, what I didn't understand was why, again, y'all, I was looking at the little small details. Why on that front door it had this stuff hanging over the front door. It looked like an abandoned house to me. Like, I didn't understand why it didn't have any furniture. It was hollowed all out. And they standing in the foyer and like in a little living room area. And he's sitting on 2 damn chairs. Where's the rest of the furniture? Isn't this the dining room? Why doesn't the dining room have any furniture in it? I could not understand that. And then, but anyway, I tried to get past it so I could watch and see what they really wanted me to see. And you see the two girls, trying to do their things with their fake microphones and stuff like that. First of all, that's why you don't know anything about sound check, because you're not giving yourself an opportunity to really be in the studio or to be in an auditorium or something. If you're going to have sound checks and stuff like that, Brandon, you need to equip them with being able to hear out of monitors, being able to hear out of speakers, knowing when, your pitch to sing in the mic softly, to sing in the mic. You don't know how to project well, all this all kind of bull crap. But anyway, they doing their little thing. And, he's sitting there and he's like, did y'all know what y'all did wrong? And they like, yeah, the walk was off. Boo, it was more than the walk was off. The harmony wasn't together and all of that kind of stuff. It just was a hot ass mess. So then he says, y'all have any questions? Which I felt like was really scripted. And then they go into saying, well, when can we work with Deb? And so, here's yet another thorn in his eye. And it's like, okay, here come Deb's name again. I'm the man that can save people's careers, not Deb. So at this point, he's sick of hearing Deb's name come up. I probably would be sick of hearing her name come up too, but guess what? It is what it is. All your artists want to jump over. Could there possibly be something going on, Brandon? I mean, I'm just saying, process of elimination. If everything is about you, maybe it's you. So anyway, we move on from that. I'm going to go back to when they were at the yoga thing. And Ayana was like, you know, basically, I'm going to whoop your butt if you continue to keep talking about my cousin. Will we later on see her talking to Brandon and telling her that Zonique is going to have this, you know, these producers, I mean, these helpers come on, managements, assistants and all that, because Miss Deb is telling her, excuse me, you need to have a team. And so she's telling Brandon, basically, you know, what's going on behind the scenes, because her and Zonique and all of them went to yoga, and the yoga looked like it was fun. They had their little faces made up and stuff like that. Ray Janae still doesn't want to drop the issue with Brandon, but I'm going to tell you right now, Ray Janae going to end up getting, okay? Hi, Tiara! Okay? But the thing about it is, so we see, you know, this going back and forth, this gossipy, backbiting type of stuff that's going back and forth. And she's sitting at the bar with her cousin, you know, and basically telling them, well, you know, Zonique is having this thing going on, blah, blah, blah. Brad's haven't saved anybody's career, and he absolutely hasn't saved his own. So we see all of this going on, you know, and I'm just sitting up here thinking to myself, you know, all of them are, he cannot save his own, okay? All of them are just a bit off. I don't know if y'all think it, but I'm starting to think that this is scripted. I'm starting to think that this stuff is premeditated, is thought out, that they all have a script and they got a role that they're supposed to be playing. Because I don't see this being any other way. There's too many things that are happening that's a coincidence. And you don't have, okay, you know, okay, I like that. Brandine is Captain Save a Career. Okay. I just think that it's starting to be scripted. It just looks too phony for me. I'm not buying it. And it makes me aggravated because it's too many things that are going on. Everybody's running back. And see, one thing about me is I always believe a dog that'll bring a bone to carry a bone. She's going to jump in the wrong person's face and she's going to get knocked the hell out. I'm trying to tell you. It's getting to be too much. Her mother's trying to save her. Even when they was outside, Ray Janae and her mom was outside. Yeah, it's scripted. It's all real. Okay. Idiot. Okay. All right. How about that? Catch her outside. Catch Tiara outside. But the thing about it is, it doesn't have to even look scripted like this. Like, it's just really getting on my nerve. And it's like they really pumping Brandon up. If it's really scripted, then they really pumping Brandon up and creating this monster called Brandon. They're creating him in this image. And the thing about it is, why would you carry that? Hey, boo. Hi, boo. Why would you carry that? I would never let somebody put that on me and make me feel like I gotta be the victim, the villain of the show. I wouldn't carry that weight, because guess what? At the end of the day, okay. So anyway, y'all, let me get back focused on what we talking about here. All right. So now we see, you know, basically Miss Deb, you know, the dad called Miss Deb. She's sitting at the, I know. I see her rich and lonely too. I ain't seen no reviews from you lately, Red Gown. You been on vacation? Miss you, babe. So anyway, we see. Okay, wait a minute. Where am I at? Cause y'all got Brandon is a real Georgia peach with a little southern twist and a tall, fat pitcher of lemonade. Yes, Ray Janae is another Tamar. Ray Janae will have somebody. She may not be happy though. Why did she come to the auditions? Okay, okay, soon. Thanks for it, gal girl, because you know I be looking. Gotta support you. Ray Janae is dead behind her eyes. I have to agree with you about that, Castile. It's just nothing there. Oh, VW, you said you like Tamar? Okay. We ain't even gonna go down that. We not going down that aisle in the grocery store. We staying away from that. Okay. All the tricks and the treats. We're staying out of that aisle. We're dieting. We're on a green tea detox diet. We won't be talking about Tamar. Okay. All right. So, okay. No, you start to talk about some daggone Tamar, boo. Okay. So, we gonna get ready and wrap this up. So, y'all gotta let me get back on, okay? Because it's Friday night. Just got paid. All right. So, now we see, Miss Deb basically talking to the dad. The dad is off the Richter scale. Production takes Bow Wow's dad. They call it an Uber. But how would the Uber driver know to ask the dad all the right questions at the right time? This is a whole bunch of bull scripted crap. First of all, when production companies make these decisions, what are y'all talking about? When production companies make these decisions to put people in these confrontational situations, you never know what's going to pop off. Bow was very uncomfortable about his dad coming to that studio. I thought it was dead wrong for them to do that to him. It was just wrong. The father is tripping. He's a drug addict. He's an alcoholic. Something is wrong with him. He's off his rocker. So if he physically puts his hand on his dad and knock him out or accidentally, kill him or something like that, it's just production. You want a show, and we understand that you want a show. You want to make it juicy. You want to make it like that. But why does it have to be based around violence and confrontation and drama? You could get more out of the situation if you try to get that relationship. See, first you wanted to use Deb to do it. Deb backed out of it and was like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So now production gets involved. When this boy, y'all, I did too, Auntie, but they desperate for ratings and trending. Anything for ratings. Okay, long as they get views. Hot dog face. Right. I mean, it's... Yes, Bob. Yes. Oh, my God. Yes, they pulling that Andy Cohen, Mona, Scott. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, they have got to learn that eventually this stuff is going to pop off. It's not going to continue to be okay to do this and put people in these kind of situations. Bow Wow, you could see, was really emotional. Yes, 921 Cotton Candy. It was messy. And I just could not understand the mentality that you want to see this man who is a producer. Now, Toya needs to smack her daughter in the mouth for, yes. Yes. Y'all, I was done because I was like, Bow Wow is a producer. So you kept the information away from a producer. Did you miss the Power review, Diamond in the Rough? Hi, boo. We haven't done a Power review. That's on Sunday. Okay. Sure, we could have a Red Chase confession. Absolutely. But, okay, you're right, Castile. He's a producer, but that doesn't mean you're right. But we are going to see what happens with that. Now, here's the other confrontation. You got Zonique sitting at the table, trying to interview people. Now, we know that these people are coming in here and they're going to say whatever they got to say in order to try to get the job and be close to Zonique so that they could, be close to other people in the industry. We know what it is. Miss Deb is handling it with Zonique. Zonique in one voice says, I'm glad I got her. Then Brandon comes dragging his queen ass down the steps. Why was he even there? Again, scripted crap. You're going to make sure that he knows from production where this is going down at. Now it's a confrontation. Now you're going to be so disrespectful that you're going to challenge Miss Debbie. And not only in front of Zanique and the other young lady that was sitting at the table, but in front of the people that you interviewing, Brandon. Why does it have to be about you? Zanique needs to interview herself singing through her nose and dibs. Okay with that. Okay, Bob? Yes, Mariah, the Swamp Thing. Okay? I just thought that it was so, can he just sing one time so we can believe that he has a voice, okay? That he's a voice. I agree with you on that, Cola. Why are you at the table? And then you making it confrontational. If I was there for an interview and that mess was going on, I would have walked off and just would have been homeless and living in a cardboard box on the side of the street. It was just too much, and you going back and forth. And Miss Dave was like, you know, basically, if this is what you're going to do, if you're going to sit here and challenge me every time I open my mouth for something I don't have nothing to do with it, and then Zanique going to turn around and say, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Are you serious? This woman has helped you get further, Zanique, than your mother ever did. She's telling you that you need a crew, that you need somebody to work with you. You need an assistant. She's trying to build you up in every way that she, known unto man and God. And you have the nerve to disrespect Miss Dead and say that the apple don't fall far from the tree. This stuff wouldn't have happened if Brandon hadn't been there. And you so contradict everything, Zanique. Either you for Miss Deb and she's helping your career, or you not. But for you to say something like that's so disrespectful. And that's the thing that I don't understand about young kids. When they get to be adults, they think they equal to you. Let me tell you something. I've been on this earth for 50 plus years. And if you're only 20 years old, we're not on the same playing field. We don't have the same experiences, the same, like you're not as grown as me. And that's why you have to be, let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Bob? It was very disrespectful of Zanique to say something like that. I couldn't believe that she said it. But she's the one that's tweeting back and forth all the time. Everywhere she is, she's tweeting, or texting. Growing up hip-hop, Atlanta is a farce. It's a joke. This is the Brandon Show. And I don't know why they didn't name it that, the Brandon Barnes bitch ass show. They don't have respect. Okay? It's the Brandon Barnes show with a little bit of other people thrown in the middle of it. Because this has totally, absolutely been about Brandon. Bow Wow got a little bit of, he's a guest star. Everybody else is a guest star around Brandon. Because this really is about him. Zanique is mentally delayed. Can't stand. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This episode right here, what did we learn? Brandon is trying to get shine. And somebody's helping him. Because this is absolutely... Excuse me. This is absolutely... She is always zoned out. Something is wrong with her. She got those little Twitter text fingers. And she's always just stirring the pot. And they didn't have to get Jermaine's daughter. You're right, Castell. They didn't give Jermaine Dupree's daughter. And I think she saw the foolishness. And she just was like, you know what? I ain't getting into this. Okay, Will, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, because what I really want to do is get my other... Okay, I want to get my other reviews out there, but I promised that I would do this, and we started, so we're going to finish it for this season. But coming back next season to try to do this... Castell, you said Jermaine's daughter is like dust. That's how. She's just really an intelligent girl, and I think that she just seen this stuff, and she just like, you know what, I don't want to. I'm not doing it for ratings. I'm not doing it for clicks, and I'm not doing it for views. I respect her. When the stuff be going down, she be sitting there looking like, okay. But one thing about Reginae is she knows who to mess with and who not to mess with. When she went outside and was talking disrespectful to her mother, I just was like, Lord Jesus, I could just drag her up and down that parking lot. But at the end of the day, that's her mother. And if she allows Reginae to talk to her like that, then okay. It's just, for me, every time she says girl to her mother, it's like somebody scraping their nails on the chalkboard for me. I'm not your girl. I'm just not. I'm not your friend. I ain't your boo. I ain't your girl, please. I'm just not all that. And I'm going to show you. When all your stuff is sitting outside, when all your stuff is sitting outside, I'm going to show you. Okay? I'm going to show you that I got your girl. I'm not your girl. We're not doing this today. You're not writing a book. You don't have your stuff together. So you... Yes! I don't like it. Don't call me girl. Like, you're not going to do that. And here it is. My daughter's about to be... Yes, Cola. Can't still say, come see me right today. Yes. You don't do that. And it's shocking to see that this kind of behavior is being accepted. But Toya done been through a lot. And she didn't have a relationship with her mother. So she overcompensating for what she went through in her life. But at the same time, you were spoiling a child. I would never try that with my... No! I never was disrespectful to my mother in her face. Even when I wanted to be, I wasn't. Because I just knew better. Yeah, she's from... And, you know, she's lost her 2 brothers. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on in her household. And I'm just like, I can't with them. Like, I can't with them. I can't with Brandon. She better, because somebody going to get in. I'm going to tell you, I used to always say, either I'm going to teach you or the streets going to teach you. It's just where you want to learn at. You know, what learning environment do you want? Do you want it hard or do you want it soft? I mean, how do you want it? You know, because every child has to make a decision. I'm not saying my daughter is picture perfect. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is she ain't disrespectful and she got integrity and some character about herself. Now, when she feel like she, you know, caught up between a rock and a hard place, you know, she'll throw a little white lie out there. But like we were saying yesterday when we were talking, she's like, you know, I don't even know how to write. The streets don't have no mercy. I'm not either. And the thing about it is, like, she's like, you know, Mom, I'm not even a good liar. She's not, because I know when she's telling a little white one from a little black one, a little orange one, and a little green one. Because at the heart of the matter, she's a good person. But it took me to understand my place as a woman and my place as a mom. That I couldn't be her friend, regardless of what my relationship was with my mom. And regardless of what my relationship is with other women in the world. I can't just... Hi, Keyshawn and Evans. Hi, Boo. I'm glad you're here, too. And so it's like, you know, we got to do better. We have to do better as a community. We really, really do. I don't know. We got to do better. There's some other shows that I'm going to be doing some reviews on. I'm going to be putting them up there. One of the shows that I'm going to be doing a review on is 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know if you all have seen that show before, but that show is about individuals who have come to this country on a 90-day visa. Oh, thank you, boo. It'll be changed up tomorrow. It's people that come over on a 90-day visa. and they come over here and they have to get married to the individual within 90 days or they go back. Well, guess what, y'all? We have these couples that are over here. We got Muhammad, who is married to this trailer lady. Okay, she, like, seriously, she's just trailer trash. And he came from one of the Arabic countries, I think it is. I can't remember where it is. But he's been over here, and he definitely doesn't love this woman at all. But I'm going to be doing it. Are you going to do a live review on little? Yes. I'm going to be doing a review on that. I want y'all to come out and look at it because the show is extremely interesting. And so I'm going to be doing that. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to be reviewing Claws. Bob, do you watch it? Bob, do you... You have got to check it out. I'm going to do a full review on it. I have time tomorrow where I'm going to be getting it out. My camera is back. Okay. I love Claw. Let me tell you something. I am so proud of Niecy Nash. I've been watching Niecy Nash since she was on HGTV. I don't know if y'all remember her being on here. Yes, Cola, you watch it. Let me tell you something. When he embarrassed her at that reunion and was talking about how her vagina was stinking and she needed to go to the doctor, and he was talking to her about going to the doctor, I just was like, how humiliating as a woman to come out there and have somebody tell you your vajayjay is straight stinking and that's why they won't have sex with you. And then you think that because you got him out of another country, you believe that, she believes that because she got him out of another country and he's here and needs a green card, that she has the right to threaten him and tell him that she's going to, he has to have sex with her. Don't nobody got to have sex with you with your stinking ass vagina. Girl, clean that thing out. Take a dish. Go to the doctor. See, that's the thing about it. You're an American. You worrying about whether or not he coming over here for a green card and you ain't even got a red card. How in the world you gonna walk around and you're a grown woman with 3 daughters? She got 3 daughters that's living in a household with him. You know what I'm saying? You bring him over here and you make him think that we the America the beautiful. He's coming over here, you know, for his little pie in the sky. And you sitting up here living in a rented shack. The power go off, the phones go off, and all of that kind of stuff. And you gonna sit up there and and then you got oh my God, what's her name? Anfisa. That is with this other guy. He gonna sit up there and tell this girl, she's from Russia. He's gonna tell her that he's rich. He's this rich guy and he's gonna take care of her and he's gonna do all of this. Anfisa, right. He's gonna do all of this stuff for her and he ain't got a pot to piss it in the window to throw it out of and don't even have good credit. He got to get an apartment for her through somebody else's name. And now you sitting up there talking about she just want her green card. When she get her green card, she's going to leave me. She just came over here for a green card. No, she came over here to be with you. But you lied and you were deceitful. You told her that you was rich. And now you're going to sit up here the next season and tell her, oh, I'm broke as hell. I don't have no money and I got that. And you just want me for my money. Well, guess what? That's what you live with. I'm going to tell you, I don't know who's the worst sometimes. Yeah, he lived with fake money. He couldn't even buy her a Chanel bag. She should have known. See, the thing about it is what I really think should do, when they come to America the beautiful, America the land of the free and the brave, America the land where milk and honey is flowing, they need to come over here and stay for a minute. Excuse me, and then go back. Because every one of them that come over here, the Americans make them feel like You just came here for a green card. But you made it like it's this land of milk and honey and you got all this going on. And then when they get over here, because they want a better life for themselves and they want to be with you, they're thinking that they're in love with you, and they find out that you would... Every last one of these people on 90 Day Fiancé have been deceitful. Every one of them. There's not one of them that have brought anybody in from another country that they have not been deceitful. I don't understand it, and that's why I'm going to do a review on it, because I don't see a lot of reviews on it, and people need to get a perspective of an American that's going to tell the truth. I may come out here with a flag shirt on and tell the truth about the matter. Everybody's not coming over here just for a green card. They're coming over here because you have made them think that they're going to marry you and they're going to be in this committed monogamous relationship, especially the girl with the Dominican husband. Oh my God. She didn't even tell her parents that she was marrying him until a couple of days before the wedding. She got her parents thinking that he's some foreign exchange student, that he doesn't understand English. And they're in Atlanta, and you're going to deceive everybody. I have a question. Does anybody take iron pills in here, dear? No, girl. No. But what you want to ask about iron pills, I can tell you about iron pills. I used to take them. Tell me what's your question. But y'all have got to look at 90 Day Fiancé. I don't even know if y'all looking at Married at First Sight. That's been atrocious this year. Every year you get, wow, this show sounds interesting. May watch, especially if you go live. I will because I'm going to put the review on and then I'm going to come live about it. But the thing about it, y'all, let me tell y'all something. They have a show out here, too, that's called Married at First Sight, where you marry this person sight unseen. Okay? Iron pill ain't gonna make you throw up, boo-boo. It's gonna probably make you constipated if you don't run water and stuff through your system and flow. I can't, Jerome. Bob, I cannot do it. That stuff be grossing me out so daggone bad. I can't do it. But if you want me to watch it, I'll watch it. Yeah, take the iron pills then. Yeah, Cola said if you take it on an empty stomach, it is going to make you nauseated. Bob, Keishana said that she does watch 60 Pound, My 60 Pound Life. 600 Pounder. Yes, it makes me depressed too. It's just... Yes, hoarders. Hoarders is one of those daggone shows that I can't look at night. I got to look at it during the day when the sun is up, because I need to be able to go back outside and skip away and, you know, skip all of that stuff on me, because that's mental illness. It don't motivate me to clean. Catch them in Hoarders. But there's so many shows out there. There's also another show that's out there that's on BET that someone was telling me about, and it's like Truth or something, and they take it. No, I did not see that, Shauna. The lady was frying chicken in the bed. That's just disgusting. That is disgusting. So nasty. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. What we gonna have to do is we gonna have to find... You said the chicken look good. We have to find another means of communicating with each other so that when people come out here and they looking at these reviews, it can stay consistently on the reviews. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I am working on that. And so if y'all pray with Auntie. Auntie is looking for an assistant. I'm just not ready right now to be, you know, doling out, no. But I do need an assistant because there's a lot going on. And also, let me put this out there. Bing! I do scholarships. And when I say do scholarships, I do them at night. I do them in the day. I do them in the morning when the sun come up. Okay. I assist the lady alarm clock was a broomstick. So if you have children out here who are looking, who are high school juniors or seniors or rising stars who are getting ready to go into high school, let me tell you something. There's absolutely free money out here. I have been trying to assist people and have been assisting some other people with finding scholarships to go to college with. Why pay for college when someone else will pay you for your life? It is important that we educate our children and that we give them the best opportunities for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I am going to open that up to you all, to any of you all who are out here. If you need assistance or you know a kid who's going to college, who has all the potential of being, okay, I haven't forgotten that, all the potential of being a wonderful adult, maybe a doctor, a nurse, an athlete or whatever, but they just don't have the money, the financial income, or the support to go to college, send them my way. Because there are thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars out there that are available to children. People will help you with your life, just as they'll help you with your life just for sharing your life. And I have many kids who have not followed the process all the way through, and now they're in desperate need of looking. That's good, Auntie got my education through the military. Okay, there are several children who unfortunately were not able to go to college because their parents did not continue with the process with me. Anything for a college sophomore, absolutely, that's what my daughter is, and we're in the process right now of doing additional scholarships for her. And so if you have somebody and you know that that's good, I wish my kid was able to do it. Girl, your kid is still okay, they're still in there. But the thing about it is, we have to educate our children, but we have to educate ourselves. So it's a partnership. What I've been finding that's difficult is that the parents give up easier than the kids do, and they don't want to follow the process all the way through. When my daughter was deciding on going to college, there were essays that I would have her to write, and just give me like a template for different essays, and I had to do the bulk of the work because after all, she's in school, she's trying to learn, she's doing SAT, she's doing all those other things, she's dealing with peer pressure. She also had to do community service hours, and she just didn't have the hours in the day to do that and maintain applying for scholarships, because really applying for scholarships is almost like a second job. It's not easy at all. So what I do, you all, is that I assist parents and I assist kids with finding financial aid. Do GPAs have to be 2.5, right? Absolutely not. You can have a GPA underneath that, and somebody will listen to your story and hear your story and make an investment in you. Do we believe that children should have a GPA of 2.5 and higher? Absolutely you do, but that does not restrict you from getting scholarship, because there are many scholarships out there that are not based on your GPA. And so that's a myth that people believe, that you have to have mukbangs. So people believe that you have to have a good GPA. No. So if you know somebody that needs a scholarship or can you have? Absolutely I can. Absolutely I can. Oh, well, you know what? This is the month of July. Scholarships are available in July. I have probably about 100 scholarships for the month of July. And August, September, and October, those are the big scholarship months, and you can get that money awarded to you right in the semester that you in. You don't have to wait, or you can take it and split it up for spring, however, whatever you want to do. And I always tell parents, you want to, hey auntie, I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, hi Pink Eyes, haven't seen you in a minute. Hey boo, I'm getting ready to get off, unfortunately, but thanks for stopping by, Bookie. So if, like I said, if you need help with scholarships and stuff like that, let me know. Email me. I'll make sure I put my yes, yeah, they have to and see, I'm kind of in between. I think it depends on what you want to major in. I think it depends on what you want to major in. As far as community college is concerned, community college isn't for everybody, and the 4-year college institution isn't for everybody either. And so you have to make sure that you just weigh everything out. I think that a lot of people use community college as an out for going to a 4-year institution because they probably just not ready for the commitment, or they just don't feel like they have the finances to do it and they don't want to take out loans. But when you have somebody who's available to you with a sweetheart like myself, who can help guide you and show you where to get these scholarships and stuff from, it works out so much better. And just like I always say, you want to make sure that your child has not only financial aid to go to college, but also money that can, I was in a rush, yeah, most people are. And, but you can always do it over again. You can do it over again because you can apply for scholarships and take the refund from those scholarships and pay for your debt. So it's so many different ways that you can finance your college education that you just not gonna know right off the bat. So anyway, that's something that I do. But anyway, I am going to get off of here tonight, and I thank you all for coming out for our special Friday night chat and live nightcap. No, I did not have anything to drink. Okay, now don't forget that on Sunday, what you saying, baby? But that's if you can transfer it. Exactly, Kishana. Good night, boo-boo. So don't forget, y'all, Sunday we will be out here and we will be discussing, I can't even remember, I'm so tired, but we will be coming out here on Sunday and discussing something. We're going to be out here for a live chat nightcap. Hopefully I'll be able to come out here early because I really do try to think about my viewers, and I know that I have a couple of viewers who are in other countries and they on different time zones. I appreciate you for even being out here because I know for some of y'all it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I appreciate you so much. I love you all. Have a good, safe Saturday, and I will catch y'all on Sunday. It'll probably be 8 o'clock on Sunday so we can, chat and do what we do and then go to bed. Love y'all to pieces. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.